because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Well, Emily, your professional actually, sorry, your boxing debut, I will say, not professional yet, but your boxing debut, and it ends in a victory. Just kind of explain your emotions right now.
Yeah, I'm literally so overwhelmed. When I took this on, I had such a big challenge. I think I had 6 weeks for camp to train for this. I'd actually only sparred 5 times before getting into the ring today, so I'm very proud of myself. I think the second least goal was 12 weeks training, so I'm quite far behind everyone else. I'm very proud of myself, and I actually do generally believe within 6 weeks I'm going to be going through Barbie. I'm actually so excited. I just want to get back in camp, if I'm honest.
I'm not surprised. The adrenaline must be crazy. I did think this when I walked in to the arena. Even before anyone got there, I thought Tom Zanetti's performed in front of big crowds. I thought Elle was fought before. It's kind of interesting the mentality people have and how the nerves get to them. When you walked out, how was you feeling? Because your first fight with the crowd, there must have been a little bit of nerves there.
Do you know what? You don't really see the crowd too much. I had this tunnel vision and I just saw the ring. And as soon as I saw her, I was like, game on. I didn't see a single person around me during that fight. It was just me, her, and my coaches, and the ref. That's all I saw, really. The rest of it was just a blur around me.
Was she tougher than you expected? I know she spoke a lot about what she was going to do and stuff, but was she tougher in the ring than you expected?
No, she's a tough girl. She did take a lot of shots, and to be honest, she does deserve, any boxer deserves respect. She is a tough girl. It's not easy going through camp, so fair play to her. She gave it her all, and she should be proud of herself, to be fair. It is hard going through a boxing camp.
So there is respect at the end of all of this?
Yeah, there always is. You have to respect any boxer.
I was surprised, considering it was your first boxing fight, again, at kind of the fact you managed to maintain the pace. 5 rounds is quite a lot, 5-2s. The fact you managed to maintain the pace of both of you and keep the shape as well. Was it hard to stick to the game plan in a sense? Because when you've got the adrenaline rushing, I can imagine it is just kind of easy to go like a ball for a red rack.
My coach was like, did you hear me shouting at you? I was like, all I heard was close the gap. And apparently they were shouting all this stuff at me, but I didn't hear it. It's so hard. I think it's a skill you have to learn over time, but it is very hard whilst you're actually fighting to be able to throw and take shots and listen to someone at the same time. It is quite tricky. But yeah, I just have to count on when I go back to the corner and take that advice. Then anything in between, I don't listen. I just can't process it. I struggle to.
What sort of message do you think you would have sent out when the girls watch this back? What sort of message do you think you would have sent out to the rest of the girls in the tournament?
Rest of the girls in the tournament?
Other than that you're hard as fuck, by the way.
Yeah, obviously, and that. Just that everyone should be really proud of themselves. It's not an easy thing to do. And yeah, just enjoy every moment of it. Not everyone gets this opportunity. I know I am. I'm loving every moment.
Well, the next one is Barbie. We've just seen her. I know you saw, the last round at the watch party. She dropped and beat Whitney Johns pretty convincingly. So I think we're in for a really tasty fight with you two.
Oh, well, I think you've all seen I could take a punch and I'll just get straight back into it, eat them up and throw more.
Are we going to get a war in the semi-final?
Yeah, you definitely will do. I'm calling it me and Elle in the final. Me and Elle in the final, and I know you all want to see it. It's the fight you all want to see.
I've got to ask you just before I go how Elle is going to do later on. Obviously, in terms of the female tournament, the main attraction tonight, how's she going to perform?
Oh, she'll do amazing. No offence to Ulla, but I actually generally think she is the weakest link out the lot. Yeah. I do generally believe. So, yeah.
Emily, thanks very much for your time. Thanks for speaking to IFL TV, and congratulations.
No, thank you. Sorry, I was moved away too soon then.
Refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.